Arkadaşlar 5. bölümle kaldığımız yerden hikayemize devam ediyoruz. En son burada hatırlarsanız makinaları üstünden gelmiştik.
I can grab this from my stash later.
Alayım bunu da. Bakalım ne kadar sonra dolacak çantamız.
Could try using acid ammo. It's a ruin from the old world. I could find something interesting inside. Okay, what do we have in here? Let's do it.
Try pushing it off!
Hallettik bunu da.
We'll get you out, don't worry.
Elle kayıt yapalım. Sonra buraya yapalım.
As soon as we figure out how.
Dostum yapabileceğimiz bir şey var mı?
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Kurtarırız tabi.
Well, here to escort Wadiz's delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going.
Now, if you see
İşimiz
any more
uzun.
of these
Bizi
bristlebacks,
meşgul etmeyin.
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay
Eyvallah.
safe, Aloy.
Yardımımızı yaptık. Yakındaki düşmanlarını şaşırtıp yeniden gizlenme durumunu geçmek için sis bombaları kullan. Sis bombaları su altında da kullanılabilir. Oo. Güzel. Tamam. Kayıt cihazımızı aslında deneyebilirdik ama ben şimdilik yürümeyi tercih edeceğim. Bazen böyle şey denk geliyor.
There's the quarry Fearless mentioned.
En azından bizde
Next to my stash. And it's full of bristlebacks.
tam
One less
isabet.
machine. Another one down. Incoming. One less machine. Another one down. There. Corey's safe.
Stranger, come on over here. We gotta talk. I don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chainscrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
You
Boru.
need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Because if we work without his say,
Grev yapıyor bunlar ya.
people have been through enough.
Olmund holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a dump before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet. I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks.
Şunları da alalım
Shane's
lan.
scraping it back to work now. I'll go give Olmund the good news. What he's too. Then maybe this embassy can finally happen. Pack's full. I can get it from my stash later.
Dördüncü seviye kaydımızı yaptık. Bunların icabına bakayım ya.
I can get data to override machines from cauldrons.
Temiz.
They're riled up now.
Now that's not.
Time to get Ulvin to blow the whistle, then what is to bear light.
I'm still waiting for you to finish that fascinating story.
Sorry, Red. We're closed.
Hey,
Bunları
Milda.
konuşalım bakalım.
Milda. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wild. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can
Aşçı
have the
başı.
discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh yeah.
Sıkıntı çıkartıyorsa söyle, alalım foçasını.
The equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
Bu yer.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. And ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly.
But
Güzel, güçlü yemekler yap bize.
Griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
what do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile. if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildif. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Already got enough meat and bitter leaf. I could have grabbed another corner from the
Ignoring me again? I wrestled a snapmare once. Yes, I did. Nothing interesting.
Kaydımızı yaptık.
I know you see me.
Still here, I see.
Buradayız tabi lan.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
I cleared out all the
Boruyu
risks.
çal, adamlar çalışsın.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. It shouldn't take more than a day or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather round. The savior of Meridian has done
Now
it again.
what?
The bristlebacks are defeated. You,
What?
sound the whistle. Chainscrape is open for business.
Terrific. Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah!
That's more like it.
Yeah!
Woo!
Aha!
Yeah! Yeah!
Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Artık tüccarlarla alışveriş yapabilirsin. Tüccarlarına yeni ekipman satın alabilir. Kaynaklarını yenileyebilir ve bu kişilere ihtiyaç fazlası eşyalarını satabilirsin. Satacak değerli eşyalar kategorisinde eşyaları satmak daima cazip bir seçenektir. Birçok farklı tüccar mevcuttur. Terziler, koruyucular yeni kıyafetler satar. Avcılar güçlü yeni silahlar satar. Aktallar değerli ilaçlar satar. Aşçılar yeteneklerini güçlendiği yiyecekler satar. Diğer tüccarlar ise özel ürünleri vardır. Karşılığında her yeni tüccara sattıklarını göz atmayı unutma. Tamam.
Now that Chainscrape's back to work, merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barrenlight. Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Kök boynuz Boynuzu. Kök boynuz. Bunu da işledik. Geliştirdik silahımızı.
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Ateşli avcı yayı. Ateşli avcı yayı. Hızlıca ateşlenebilen bu yay yakın mesafede çalışmalarıyla. Ateşli alalım ya. Hmm. Çok bir şey yok ya. Bunu alsam mı karar veremedim. Benimki avcı. Benimki zaten her seferinde iyi. Hepsi yüksek kapasitesi olsun.
Come back anytime.
Now can I get this fixed?
I can fix your tools. Afraid there's no fixing you.
Stealth, power, and protection. What will you choose? Practical choice.
Are you a sight for sore eyes?
When do you think you could fix this lucky hammer of mine?
Shop just opened up and I've got a backlog of orders. Take it back. Wouldn't hold my breath.
Look at you!
Aslında bir tane alayım şundan, şu silahı da bir göreyim nasılmış ya.
Maybe finally someone who will outdrink me, huh? Not in
You just gonna stand there?
the mood.
I'll keep some fire crackling for you.
Evet.
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay.
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, Wadis. Like Aloy said, captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Haydi bakalım. Papazın canı hiç istemiyor.
Now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence, Hades, maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barrenlight, or poke around the Daunt some more first, and maybe take Petra up on that drink.
Yeteneklerimizi alıyorum. Avcı. Yakın dövüşte de evet, böyle bir gidelim. Aslında şurada yan görev var. Onu da yapabilirim aslında.
You look like someone in need of new armor. Yeah.
You could always get a new one, you know?
You can't just replace a lucky hammer when someone knows how to fix it.
Ya da şuradan görevimize gidelim biz, neyse.
Your health is my business.
Acayip yapmışlar ya. Burada bayağı görev var aslında. Aslında bir makine çarpışması yapalım ya. Ne olacak bakalım, görelim.
Aloy, it's a Tanaka. Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too. All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces.
Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far the piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here.
Nasıl oyunmuş ya bu?
And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close enough to attack one of my machines. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against a machine's combat and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And so in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Try sprinting up to one of my machines. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their overcharging lets you, but it will damage, so use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean. That's about it for your turn, then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Come on now, pick up the machine closest to me. Same as in the wilds. Machines have both armored, you can see them marked on the pieces. Blue, hit them there, and you'll do some now. Here, let me show. It's easy. Rotate. Rotate that machine so it faces mine. Gotta rotate that machine if you want to attack my piece. It's easy. Rotate. Gotta rotate that machine. Rotate that machine so it faces mine. Rotate that machine. Gotta rotate that machine if you want to attack my piece. It's easy. Rotate. Gotta rotate that machine. Rotate that machine so it faces mine. Now let that machine off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine. Go ahead and move downward. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you just gotta overcharge that... You're still getting the hang of it, I know. Now, overcharge and attack my machine. Let's keep this game going. Overcharge your machine. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why
Değişik bir oyun olmuş ama çok beni cazip etmedi arkadaşlar.
Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or 2.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget. These are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
You know where to find me, Red.
Yeterli. Eğitimimizi de tamamladık. Yalnız ortam çok güzel ya.
How many times? I'm sorry, I'll be right with you. Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. No, just stop talking. Where are we? So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts. I am with a customer.
I I'm not a customer.
I got it! Triple the powder. It'll blow a strider sky high. Ba-boom. One shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red. How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking,
yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
Siz kimsiniz?
From around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
Buradaki arkadaşın.
She's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
ba-boom.
And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh. Tell me more about this.
Şu silahtan biraz bahset bakalım.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it. And I'm on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
Whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely with explosive tips.
Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break. But the real innovation, and keep it to yourself, is a fang horn rib.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal. I should have enough charger horns for Della and Boomer now. Just need a rib from that fang horn they were talking about.
Onun için bir parça silahımız var. Biraz diyaloğa bağlı bölüm oldu arkadaşlar bu bölümde. Bir sonraki bölümde hikayeye ana görevden devam edeceğiz gene. Elçilik toplantısını yapacağım. Daha sonraki şeyde silahlarımızı güçlendirmek için yan görevleri de bir şekilde tamamlarız. Görüşmek üzere, hoşça kalın.